Conor vs. Dustin 3 is upon us, and it seems that the stakes are getting bigger and bigger. Potential number one contender status is up for grabs, in addition to settling a long-time rivalry. In the second matchup, Dustin and his team executed a game plan that resulted in a TKO finish, which evens up the series. Dustin really came in there and focused on staying out of range of the power left hand, chopped Conor's legs, and went for the finish once Conor's movement was stagnated. Enough recapping the second fight though. Let's talk more about this third fight and the potential game changer. Conor might not be fully healed from that first fight, plus he might have gotten a staph infection. Before we go any further, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you want more, let us know down in the comments below. We would really appreciate your support. It's been 7 months since the second matchup between Conor and Dustin, and Conor came out that fight with a lot more damage than Dustin Poirier. Now, the reason why I bring this up is because when guys fight, they need time to heal, right? Now, it really depends on what type of damage they inflicted, what body part they got inflicted on. The calf is an area where it traditionally does not heal very fast. It takes a long time, a lot of rehab as well, especially if there's more than just regular damage, just bruising, right? Inflammation. When there's tears in the calf, it takes longer because there's not as much blood circulation maybe to that area. Now, I'm not going to go into the medical side of it. My point is, Conor was needed more time to recover than Dustin after that fight. Now, you add into the fact that there was this picture that came out. Now, Conor has said something about this picture since he's posted it, but it was him on a bicycle looking shredded, right, as usual. As he, no matter what happens, he's always in condition, aesthetically. It's not necessarily his cardio, but aesthetically he looks very, very lean and ripped. He posted a picture where he has this position, posing in this position, and if you look very, very closely on his elbow, he has this brown spot with a little dot in the middle of it. Now, at first you might be like, okay, that might just maybe in training, right? You see guys who go through training camps, and before the fight you see them with a little black eye, right? But this was a little bit different. If you looked a little bit closer, it kind of resembled staph infection. Now, the staph infection, it comes through just it's a bacterial autoimmune, I think. I'm not sure. We go through the definition, but it happens a lot when people train in gyms. They get it from the floor mats. It just happens in multiple gyms, right? Not in boxing world and the MMA world, judo, all that kind of stuff. It's just something that people get. Now, from what I've been reading and what I've seen, the mark that he has on his elbow resembles one of a staph infection that is in the latter stages. It's already passed. They've already drained the fluid in there. It's already healed. He's taken the antibiotics, all that kind of stuff. But what does that actually mean for prior to that picture? When did it happen? I'm stuttering over my words. When did it happen? That's what I want to know. He might be in that picture right now, healed completely from the staph infection. But now you're adding to the fact he had staph infection recently, had to take antibiotics, which stops him from training at the most efficient level. And then you add in him still trying to heal completely from that last matchup. Now, I'm not saying that Conor McGregor is going to make excuses or he's going to tell the world like, okay, I had a staph infection. Maybe he might after the fight, but he responded on Twitter that, oh, it came from elbowing in practice. So the reason why I'm a little skeptical is because once that photo did come out, it took him some time to reply to the hoopla of what is on his elbow. And one of the theories was, oh, he was probably just elbowing people in the gym. And coincidentally, he said, hey, it came from elbowing during training. Now, he could be right he could be telling the truth and saying, yeah, it actually is from elbowing. But at the same time, he could be lying. And I know that in MMA or any sport, there are injuries. There's stuff that happens. Not everybody trains at 100%. But it kind of sucks to add this into the equation, right? I ideally want to see these guys both at 100%. But I have a feeling that Conor didn't have the best training camp health-wise, especially in the beginning and now probably near the end, which is arguably the most important times, when you're winding down and you're getting all your tools sharpened, and when you're starting up, where you're getting your system up and running. Now, the third fight could go still Conor's way. That's a different video, but I want to keep an eye on this. I'm very curious if somebody's going to ask him during the pre-fight press conferences, and I'm curious for somebody to ask after as well, regardless if he wins or loses. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you want more, let us down in the comments below. Do you think Conor actually has staph infection? And do you think he's fighting at 100%? Does it even matter?